What's going on, guys? Welcome back to GTA 5. We just got the Pfister Growler in GTA Online, or the Porsche Cayman in GTA Online, and you guys know what I like to do. We're gonna see if this thing will slide, and if not, we'll turn it into a nice little street build. But I want to see if we can get a nice drift Porsche. I know it's a Porsche, and it's not really common for drift builds, but if it ends up like the Lexus and not being super slidey, then we'll just turn it into like a track car or a street car. So, but for now, let's try and turn this thing into a drift build. We'll see what we can do. We're gonna leave the armor off for now. We'll throw it on later if it ends up being good. Brakes we're gonna leave stock too. What do we got for bumpers? Not a lot of options on this car. I think I like the stock bumper most. This is cool. This is really clean. I guess just for the sake of cleaning it up. Either performance or stock. Yeah, performance is cleaner. We'll go with that one. Rear, what do we got? Smooth. I like cleaning it up, I think, as a theme. Like the vents, I don't know. I think the smoother and cleaner, the better. Yeah, let's go super, super clean with like the visual vibe of this car. No, I don't have Mr. Nasty here either to keep me from making horrible decisions. So, oh, our strut brace is in the rear this time. Interesting. I'm gonna throw one on. The carbon's nice. It hides. Maybe we'll do the carbon. Engine tune, we're gonna go with level 3 to start. If we need more, we'll go to 4. If we need less, we'll go down. Exhaust, what do we got? I want something simple here. Do we have a dual exit? I'm sorry about the noise. There's the duals. Yeah, that's... Ooh, separate duals. Hell yeah. That's what I was thinking. All right. Front fenders, what do we got? We got the GT3 style vents, which would be cool for a track build, but we're gonna save that for now because we're going drift style. The hood catches, I think, don't really make sense as much on a frunk, right? I guess you could do it. But again, I think cleaner the better for now. What do we got for hood options? Maybe we can find a vent. That's cool. We'll think about the hood, I think, after we get the color straight. Man, maybe this should be more of a GT3 like track car. We'll do drift first, but if it's not a sick drift car, I think we'll be able to do a second build on this and turn it into a track car. So this is actually a pretty cool car, man. I'm digging this. Interior, you know what? I think we're gonna leave the interior stock for now, just because I don't know the direction we're really going with on this build yet, so we'll cage it, but I think other than that, we'll probably leave the interior. They have white half cage. I don't know what color we're going with yet either, so I assume we're gonna want the secondary half cage so we can make it black. So we'll just go with that for now. Lights, I guess the blues look nicer. Lip spoiler, all right. We're gonna leave this off for now, see how it drifts without it, because I actually really love no spoiler, but let me run through it just so you guys can see all the different options for spoilers. Get some nice carbon ones, some bills. No chassis mounted wings, which I'm actually surprised with some of the GT3 stuff that they had up front, but that's okay, that's okay. What do we got for liveries? I don't think we'll go with a livery because we're going for clean, but that's interesting. Wow, that's cool actually. Little camo action. Some racing liveries. We're gonna leave it clean again. Lost theft, that happens automatically. Mirrors, what do we got? I do dig the carbon mirrors, but honestly, I think I like the primary mirrors best. Plate, what do we got? I think we'll just leave. Actually, you know what? I want the clean one. The respray, you guys, I have a look in mind. I'm sorry, you're gonna be like, you paint every car white. I know I do it, but it's just such a good color, and especially on a Porsche, dude. Oh, it's just so clean. We're gonna run white for now. If we go to a track or a street style, I think we can change it up, but I don't know, dude. As soon as I saw this car, I knew what color scheme I wanted to go for, and this is it, man. All right, so we got our secondary is actually gonna change our caliper color, which means I'm gonna wanna go to red and then go with a white cage, right? Like red calipers for sure. Oh, it does the trim too. That's nasty. Yeah, so we'll go back to the white cage real quick. 100%. That's so nice. Look at that, dude. Wow. I can't wait to do the wheels and suspension. We gotta do that next. I know I'm going all over the place. I'm sorry. We'll check everything. We'll check everything. We gotta slam it, dude. Gotta slam it. All right, let's go back up to, wait, lip spoiler and spoiler are different things? Oh, what? I guess you can have 2 spoilers on this car? Oh, dude, we might have to do a GT3 style, man. This thing's sick. Wow, what a cool track car. Okay. All right, let's go back up to where we were, though. We were in respray. Trim color, what do we got? That we're leaving black. We go even darker. Yup. Accents, we'll leave white, no crew emblem. Rear splitters, what do we got? I don't think we need these at all. Roof accessories, not quite. Skirts, what do we got? Even these, I don't think we really need to add anything unless there's like there was no splitters for the front, right? Or is there? Oh, there is splitters. I think we could make a splitter and skirt combo work for sure. So maybe we'll do that. I really do like this. As subtle as possible, I think. I don't want anything too big. Yeah, we'll go with the smallest option. Do we want to go with carbon though? I feel like carbon's pretty sick on this. Yeah, we'll go with carbon. It's a little more expensive, but worth it. Dude, look at it. And then with this extended skirts, that's sick. That's sick. And then, no, I don't want to leave. I'm building the car, dude. Spoiler, we already looked at. I think we'll definitely run a spoiler or two on a track or a street build, but I do like the sun strip a lot on this car. I think we gotta run the plastic. That's sick. Even the branded ones don't look bad, but I think we'll keep it clean for now. We'll keep it clean for now. Suspension, we already did. Taillights, what do we got? We got glass. Do we have smoke? Not really. The red's cool, actually. I dig the red, but I think we're gonna leave the stock taillights. Transmission, we'll go to sports for now. Common drift mod. Turbo we'll throw on for all the noises. Vents, what do we got? Ooh, I dig these. I don't know what the real thing would have, but I do like what that adds to the side of the car. It's subtle, but I think we'll do that. The carbon, yeah, we'll leave carbon the theme of this car. So it would be this one, yeah. All right, cool. We'll add that on there. Just a subtle touch. Wheel type, I think I have, okay, so the color. All right, guys, I think for the first time in a very long time, we're gonna actually be running some sport wheels on here. We're gonna run the Cosmos, and I think I do wanna just change the color a little bit here. I don't know if we wanna go with like bronze-ish, something like this, or honestly, we might just go back to black. Cause that, I don't know, it just fits in with the theme of like the carbon and everything more. Like just black, white, and red. You know what I mean? I think that's the way to go. I know I do this style of wheel a lot, but it's the right fit, man. It really is. Definitely not doing tire letters on these ones. I can't stand the red. Windows we're gonna tint all the way down, try and hide that cage out a little more. And I think that's gonna do it for V1 on the Porsche. Let's get this thing down to the Car Meet Mod Shop and see what it's like on low grips. Now, I did drive it a little bit stock. It does have a nice clutch kick, but it feels like the fronts catch a little bit easy, so we'll see how it goes. Let's drive this thing out to the mod shop and see what it do, dude. All right, guys, here we go. Here's the Porsche slammed on low grips. Let's see how it drifts. Oh, that's decent. Oh, there's Mr. Nasty too. Let's go. We might have a drifter here, man.
What do you mean? The new car?
I got the yeah, I got the Growler. It's set up. It slides, kinda. We'll see. I literally just pulled it out of the mod shop, so.
I thought you were commenting how people like it was gonna be a drift or a good thing. They're like, I'm expecting both of people saying car, maybe.
Yeah, dude, this thing's good. This thing's really good. Holy cow, dude, we got a new drift car. Yes! This thing's sick, bro. Let me pick you up. Hold on, let me invite you to the game. All right, so Nasty's joining up. We got ourselves a drift car here, boys. I think, honestly, I want a little more sauce in the engine, but I'm really digging the transmission. It handles really well. It feels like it would extend some nice long corners. I think I want to take this thing down to Crates. Or Crates, what is this, Forza? Down to, what is that place called? Is it the Crates? You guys know where I'm talking about. I'll see you down there. All right, guys, here we are. I can't tell you why I'm blanking on the name of this place, but we're gonna see how this Porsche do, dude. It's really nice. I think you could definitely run stage 4 on it. It's a little sticky, but it's nice. It really is. It extends long, and it stays up at the top of the rev range for a long time. That's the problem right there, is the nose kind of does want to dip out if you're not on the power, but this is a viable drift car already on our first setup, so. I mean, look at that. That's a really nice smooth corner. Not the best line, but the quality of drift on this car is really, really nice if you counter steer at the right time. And learn to mitigate that like little nose wiggle thing. And honestly, I think a little bit more sauce on the engine would really help, because it does that when you're matted and the engine's not making enough power. That's when it grips up. So I think honestly, I'm gonna swap this thing to stage 4 real quick and then come back. So I'll see you guys in, you know what I mean.
Expressing yourself is hard.
Yeah, it's talking, what's that?
He's gonna run me over.
Oh, what's up? Hop in. I'll show you this. I'll show you how it do on stage 3 real quick.
I'm guessing the spoiler comes out at a certain speed like the other one.
I don't think so. There's like 2 spoiler options in the auto shop too. There's like lip spoilers, and then you can also put like big GT wings on it. So you can have like 2 wings on this car. But dude, this thing absolutely boogies. All right, guys, here we are back at the Crates on stage 4. I will say this car now goes around way easier, so if you decide to run stage 4, just be careful on your throttle. But I don't know, first impressions, might have preferred stage 3. So I think, honestly, with drifting, engine tune's a preference, but I just found it easier to stay in drift on 3, which, you know, you would expect more power, more drift, but it really does. Sometimes the cars shift and grip up earlier with a higher engine tune, and I think that's kind of the case for the Porsche. It's just not as drifty on 4. So poor Nasty just literally went to the mod shop and back with me, but I kind of already prefer stage 3. I'm gonna drift around a little bit more and see if I can kind of get the hang of 4, but Well, that was a nice one. Maybe I will, but maybe I'm getting... Nah, see, it goes around too easy. I think we were getting better drifts on 3. I really do. And I think stage 3, the thing is too, is crates is a longer drift. So if you can drift the crates, you'll do pretty much any line on the whole map really well. So I think the fact that we could get around here on 3, and it seemed a little smoother, is probably telling us that we should run 3 as like our main setup here. That's where 4 is nice, is when it kind of grips up, you can clutch kick it and break it, but I don't know.
Yeah, it definitely looks switchier and glitchier.
Plus it's raining. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go put 3 back in. See, I'm sure people probably want me to hit the test track in this thing, but honestly, I get depressed down here in this, like, dingy cave. Like, I like going around the map way more.
So dark, so lonely.
Yeah, EMS 3 is like, it's the sauce on this thing, dude. Let's hit this while it's raining. The reason why I didn't go to 2 is 3 does have a thing when it's dry. It's not doing it at all right now. But when it's dry, it does kind of get a little bit underpowered at sometimes and causes the nose to grip up. But this thing, dude, this thing drifts. This thing's really, I'm surprised. I'm pleasantly surprised by this car. We're gonna head up to, you guys know the spot. I go there a lot. Hopefully it's not fucking raining. Oh, jeez.
I mean, raining is nice for like street drifting.
What the fuck?
He decided to go right.
What the f, dude? GTA! What even was that? Dude, this thing rips in the rain. This is a lot of fun in the rain. It's super smooth. Look at this. Just like really good slide quality, you know?
Yeah.
That's awesome. We hit the asphalt section. It does transition a little weird. I think that's just the weight distribution because Porsche, but you can get used to it. And this thing, especially in the rain, absolutely slays. But I definitely want to get some sunny drifts, so I think we're just gonna wait for the storm to pass and get some more slides here in just a second. As it thunders and lightnings. All right, guys, sun's poking out. It's still raining a little bit, but we got the Pfister gang out here. Me and Nasty getting some slides. I gotta drive his. I haven't done an S2 build yet, and I really gotta check that car out. So maybe after we're done feeling out the Growler, we'll take a little moment to drive Mr. Nasty's car. But as you guys can see, this thing definitely gets down out here. Let me get nice and comfortable, get a couple more rain slides before we grip up out here. I think the rain finally stopped. It's been raining for a good minute, but this car really gets down, especially in the rain. You can keep this thing super smooth and get this thing absolutely ripping. So this is definitely a viable drift car. I mean, this thing slays. Let me see if I can get out like really close to the wall too. Nice and wide. Gonna run some wall taps for you guys. So it's starting to dry out a little bit up here. This will be nice. We'll kind of slowly lower traction and try and get used to things. But as you guys can see, you can keep this thing like really controlled. I almost got it into the wall there. Run your outside lines if you'd like, or you can throw it around and just kind of feel out where it likes to counter steer and all of that. But this thing is definitely a viable drift car. Definitely waiting for the rain to dry up too, so we can try it full grip in this section. That's the only spot I feel like maybe you could use a little bit more juice, a little bit more revs. But other than that, this thing's really good. Like I would say, so far to me, it's definitely a better drift car than the RX-7. Maybe like Dominator ASP level. It's fun. It drifts. So it's not like the GTT. It's not like the S2K or the Warner. It's close though. It's really close, and it's definitely viable. And I think it would get doors with those cars. So so far, definitely recommend it. The rain is still on the track just a little bit, but we're getting closer to dry here. I definitely want to get some dry driving in too, so I can get a fully formed opinion for you guys. So you can definitely feel the clutch kicks a little tougher to get going. Gotta be a little bit more mindful of that when you have more grip when it's dry, but as long as you keep a good rhythm, you can keep this thing in some really nice long smooth drifts out here. Still slightly wet, but we're getting close to full traction now. And as you guys can see, it's still absolutely ripping this course up. We'll run it out into the asphalt section one more time, full grip. See if it'll clutch kick for us. So like right there is where it grips up a little bit, and that's why I wouldn't put it up with like the GTT. If it had a good clutch kick in there, man, I'll tell you, this thing would be top tier. That's the only spot where it kind of struggles. I guess we could try different transmissions and try and get that clutch kick up a little bit more. So yeah, maybe we'll try some of that. But honestly, guys, as a first impression, this is gonna be a good drift car. And if you guys want to try some different engine and transmission combos and let me know what you end up running down in the comments below, I'd greatly appreciate it, because this car definitely does drift, and I think someone who really knows what they're doing, or even suspension too. I know some of you guys have been running like level 2 suspension but lowered in the interaction menu. People are kind of doing their own kind of like myth busting out here. So guys, if you end up picking up a Growler and you're getting some sick doors with it, please let me know what you're running. I really want to know. Right now, once again guys, our setup is just level 3 engine with the sports transmission. Stock brakes were all the way low in the interaction menu, as well as in the mod shop. And as you guys can tell, it gets down, man. It gets down. So I think I'm gonna, oh my god, as I hit a wall. I think I'm gonna leave you guys with that though. Guys, if you did make it this far, I genuinely appreciate you watching. If you found the video entertaining or useful at all, feel free to leave a like down below, subscribe for more GTA 5 content just like this, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.